This week on Pure Brews America.
I'm hired. Just say it.
It's a wild time in Ypsilanti as we hang with Arbor Brewing. But first, things get a little odd.
We don't want to be too constrained by the recipes and the norms that everybody puts out, and it kind of lets us set ourselves apart and make up some weird stuff.
I'm Ryan Terpstra with Shannon Long, and we are here in my hometown of Grand Haven at Oddside Ales, and Pure Brews America starts right now. All across America, the craft beer industry is exploding. I'm Ryan Terpstra, professional beer lover.
And I'm Shannon Long, founder and CEO of Brew Export.
Let us be your tour guides behind the scenes, where we will meet the key players and the beer makers and learn how they turn their dreams into reality.
We'll be traveling across the state to introduce you to some of Michigan's best beers.
It's a craft beer revolution on Pure Brews America.
Cheers to that.
They say home is where the heart is, and for me, home is now where the beer is, thanks to Oddside Ales, who moved into the old piano factory in downtown Grand Haven back in 2010.
If you're into the brewery scene, this is one of the best to come to.
I don't know, it's a cool joint. I like the atmosphere and all the beer. I like the many different flavors.
There's always something new. Always.
I guess it's pretty kick back, really. I mean, it's it's lacking in pretension. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Every day during the week, there's something going on.
Just a great place to hang out. It's really a Grand Haven flavor, and you know what it's like. It's casual, and it's friendly, and that's what we are.
Oddside definitely has the local flavor, but they also have some pretty out there flavors too. Brewmaster Kyle Miller filled me in on their story.
Why do you think people love Oddside Ales?
Well, like I said, we don't really stay to traditional beer styles. We do keep some of them close, but a lot of times we venture out of the tight kind of way people want to see styles.
They're a little bit odd.
Yeah, there you go. It fits with the name. So we try some new weird stuff, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Kyle and I have actually been friends since like 3rd grade. Both went to Michigan State together. We're college roommates. We started brewing in our college apartment. After college, saved up a lot, and we started this little tiny brewery in downtown Grand Haven. Kyle hadn't found exactly what he wanted to do yet, and I just pulled him aboard and said, why don't we just do a brewery together? So he's been brewing with us since the beginning.
From day one, we told ourselves we're just going to be strictly pub beer. That's all we're going to do. And then people in the town started getting involved. They started buying up mug club memberships, and people were getting excited about the beer, and that kind of made us think maybe we can venture out and distribute a little bit here and there.
Life is a lot easier when you have a brand new production facility, but we wanted to check out the system that got it all started.
So this is your original system.
Yeah, original system. We're in the back room of our pub.
So you guys brewed on this up until like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
This is a lot of your original, Citra, Mayan, all of these came from this system.
I remember we used to get in there, one would get in at 6 a.m. and the other person would finish up at like 12 p.m. So it would just be constant brewing on this little tiny system.
A little 1-barrel system and fermenting in buckets to 7-barrel tanks over there to having a suite across the parking lot here to buying this whole building. Yeah, I think it was 2013 when we started the production facility. So just over 3 years there, and it was about 3 years brewing here.
It started slow, and as we got going, we got bigger equipment, better equipment, and it became this race to see how big we can get, almost. Grow within reason, but it's been filling up demand. Like, people want it, we're gonna get it to you as best we can, so.
Yeah, it's been a crazy 6 years. I was brewing for a while, but now everything else is just kind of taken over. I can't really focus on that too much.
Yeah, it's just going crazy all the time. We've got 24-hour brewing going on 4 days a week. We've got shipping and receiving going on all the time. 2 packaging lines now, a sour program, another barrel program.
And we still use this. Not super often. I'd say about on a monthly basis.
You still use this?
Oh yeah, we just did the first test batch of the watermelon wheat that we're working on.
That little guy helped Oddside pump out over 100 different styles of beers over the years. To have that many awesome styles, you need to have people who know their stuff working at the pub.
Wait, your face is on one of these.
Yeah, it's this one here.
That's you.
That was my debut.
This.
I would be I'm the Joker. Do you want to drink me?
I'll drink you. Thank you.
So this is a sour wheat ale with blueberries added.
AKA Reed.
Yes.
Sours is my go-to beer at the end of the day. And this is a great one. The blueberry is gorgeous. The color is amazing as well.
Fantastic. This is good beer. This is our best-selling beer statewide. It shocks people because when you say coffee, you think dark and it's light. It goes down so smooth, and the clarity on it is awesome.
You're asking for a coffee beer. You're looking at this. You're expecting it to be a blonde, a light beer, and then this coffee hits you out of nowhere, and you're like, all right, I'll take that.
Light up front with an awesome coffee. I almost get vanilla finish once in a while.
Vanilla, the chocolate, I get it in there.
But yes, this is our flagship. I mean, you get tropical on the nose, and then obviously you get
the lemon, the citrus. I love Citra hops. So this is exclusively Citra.
all Citra. All Citra. It's delicious.
I like Citra for the cleanness. I think it's a very clean taste. That's what they want.
It was the first beer I think I had the first time I was here, and it just seems like it gets better every time they brew it. I know that's usually the first beer I recommend anytime I bring somebody new here. Whether they're a hoppy person or not, it's the Citra.
Inspired by Mexican hot chocolate.
With habanero.
Right.
Game changer.
And I think they dialed this one in perfectly at this point. I get a lot of nutmeg and cinnamon on the nose, and then the finish is chocolatey, but you get a little bit of burn.
Wow.
It's subtle. You know it's there, but it's not uncomfortable. I've had so many beers where they just overdo it with the pepper.
Favorite beer is the Mayan Mocha Stout. It's a little bit different. It's got a little heat to it, so that's kind of unique to a beer. Not a lot of breweries do that.
The blend of the cinnamon and the habanero, along with the chocolate and the coffee, and this was one of the first places to ever do a beer of that type.
Your mug clubs, way different than the average mug club.
It is.
You not only do the whole mug club thing, pay the fee, this and that, but you let them paint the mugs.
We partner with a place in the mall, a local spot called Your Plate or Mine, and we give them a card, so part of your initial sign-up fee, you get to go up there, pick out your style of mug. There's some different styles. They provide the glaze, they provide, the mug, and then they fire it.
It was, something that we wanted to do that was different from all the other mug club memberships. Everyone has, their glass mug that has their name on it. This was a little bit more personal.
And it's cool. I mean, you get to personalize the mug, and you get to see everyone's painting ability or financial status if they paid the lady to paint them for them. Learn a lot about the people just by seeing their mugs. It's pretty cool.
There's some really good ones, and there's some really not so good ones, but nobody cares as long as we're all drinking beer out of them. It's really fun. Everybody really seems to like it, and it's fun to be able to partner with a local place and send business their way.
Yeah, craft beer is local, and that's a great example of how that works.
That's what I love about the community, is that everybody's giving back to each other. We all work as a team, and in the end, we hope that everybody benefits. It's awesome.
Well, that's a wrap from Oddside, and guys, want to give you a big thanks for inviting us into your brewery.
Thank you.
And I can't leave without a little bit of Hazel's nuts.
Oh, cheers, yeah.